Salute, 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 man. It's your boy Stony Rockstar. You already know, man. Today we gonna talk about some real shit, man. Motherfucking blood versus blood shit, man. Motherfucking Bloodstone villains versus motherfucking the apes, man. Know what I'm saying? And how this shit started, know what I'm saying? And the shit could get ugly at any minute, you feel me? And we gonna talk about this shit, man. Let's get into it, man. It all started off, man, in motherfucking downstate, bro. When GUNNS made the 31 stones, right? 31 stones, know what I'm saying? I was down there, know what I'm saying? A lot of other stones was down there. Wolf was down there, know what I'm saying? So when GUNNS went to motherfucking the feds and shit like that, know what I'm saying? So he had, the niggas was up north and all that shit, up in Southport and shit. So he gave that shit to Wolf and he gave it to Cam and shit, right? Know what I'm saying? And I'm in motherfucking Sullivan now, so I'm in the motherfucking no free fire zone. I'm like motherfucking I can't do shit. Like I'm not in the mix of action. Know what I'm saying? Puffing loud and relaxing and all of that shit. I'm in the motherfucking some laid back shit where anybody that was saying 031 back then, they was kicking niggas the fuck up out of there. Anybody that came there had some type of influence over Bloods, and they wanted to make sure that you be in the jail, you ain't had no type of influence. So there wasn't no Bloods there except me, Mark Cross, Lion, Ramsey, know what I'm saying? Like a few other, man. That's it. And niggas was quiet, man. Wasn't nothing going on. We was inactive. So I'm only hearing the shit that's going on. I'm getting the word, know what I'm saying, that Cameron and Wolf is going at it while GUNNS is in the feds. Know what I'm saying? And know what I'm saying, pretty much, Wolf was doing his thing. Now listen, I understand, you feel me? Let's talk, but hold up. Now, I understand, you feel me? I understand, nigga. Like, in 2002, Bloodstone Villains was like, yo, we independent. Know what I'm saying? We ain't under Mackey no more. We is the first ones to go independent. You feel me? So now, I understand the smartness of Wolf and what he did. Wolf was like, I don't want to be up under nobody. You know what I'm saying? So all he got to do is just branch off and start the apes. You know what I'm saying? But GUNNS is like, nah, don't do that. But every time GUNNS tell dudes don't do something, dudes do it anyway. Because GUNNS is not on the set to really control. This nigga's way in another fucking state somewhere. You feel me? So Wolf ended up creating the apes, know what I'm saying? See, Bloodstone Villains, we was the biggest set, know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be villain because OG Mac was like, yo, it's a special set, it's a cleanup set, you feel me? So now, know what I'm saying, he started the apes and some shit had happened with GUNNS. So when I went to the island one time and I came from the Bing, so I'm up in the Bing and shit. I'm gonna tell you how this shit started, how the beef started with the villains and the apes and how it was some, things going on where it was a divide. Feel me? So now the apes came from us. Know what I'm saying? You feel me? They come from the 31 stones. You feel me? Now, motherfucking, I'm in the Bing. Know what I'm saying? And oh boy, niggas is popping off. Now, the motherfucking Max and the apes is getting it on. Soon as I come out that motherfucker, niggas is running down on the motherfucking, on the ape. The Max is popping, them niggas is getting busy on the motherfucking apes, and the apes is popping back, so shit is getting crazy. Now, this is where the shit get misconstrued and fucked up. This is where the beef and the divide come in between the apes and the motherfucking villains. When the motherfucking war was going on between the apes and the motherfucking Max, they were saying that the villains wasn't trying to have partition in that shit. Niggas wasn't trying to get down with that shit. Like, we our own set. Know what I'm saying? Even though y'all come from us, know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't trying to get down with banging against the Max with y'all, and that's where the motherfucking shit come from. Niggas is like, yo, oh man, we don't fuck with the villains and shit like that because them niggas ain't trying to, we supposed to be the same shit or whatever like that. No, but these niggas ain't trying to pop off with it. So when it be a house and a Mac come in and the apes pop off on a couple of Macs and the villains was G-Mag, and they was like, yo, that's not our problem. Like, we don't have beef with nobody, you know what I'm saying? So niggas wasn't really trying to fuck with that. So then it's called this divide where word was getting round like the villains ain't really trying to fuck with the apes on some war shit, like that was they shit. Know what I'm saying? The villains is like, know what I'm saying, pretty much the beginnings of this shit. And even though niggas came later, you know what I'm saying, niggas wasn't really trying to get down with that blood on blood shit. That was between, you know what I'm saying, them two factors. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Niggas wasn't really trying to do that. So it started beef with the motherfucking villains and the apes. Know what I'm saying? So one day I'm in a house, you know what I'm saying? And the villain is like, yo, the apes, they mashed them out. You know what I'm saying? They put work on the villain. They beat him down. The nigga was telling me how that shit went down. Niggas stomped him. Niggas put work on him. So now, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucking one of the apes come to the house. You know what I'm saying? So niggas is parlaying. Niggas is like, yo, just wait till that nigga go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And cause there's a few villains in the house. And niggas is like, all right, man, they did that too. That's one of the niggas right there. Just lay low. Just be easy. So when a nigga went into the bathroom, niggas ran up in there deep, know what I'm saying, and fuck son up, know what I'm saying? Cut the nigga from here to here, know what I'm saying, was doing the nigga dirty. Nigga was screaming, yelling, trying to run out the motherfucking shit, made shit hot. Niggas ran into the stores acting like they taking the shit, all type of shit. Know what I'm saying? They was stomping this nigga, know what I'm saying? Had that nigga by the shower every year, cutting them and shit, right? So now niggas got sent to the box. That shit happened. Know what I mean? So now I go to another house and shit. I'm chilling. Know what I'm saying? A ape come up in there and he talking about, yeah, you know. I wonder why this nigga acting funny. You know what I'm saying? Because he telling niggas on the low, nah, you know, villains don't be getting down when he don't fuck with villains. You know what I'm saying? So niggas is like, yo, this nigga talking, the nigga's a spy. Nigga is an enemy right now. Nigga talking spicy. He got to get the fuck up out of here. Know what I'm saying? So the nigga was talking to his man, went to the bathroom smoking some weed. Know what I'm saying? Rock him to sleep. Somebody came up behind and caught the nigga and blazed the nigga. Boom. Spent him up out of here. Caught the nigga, put the beats on him, ran up out of the bathroom, but he was quiet. He ain't say shit. Niggas ran up out of the bathroom, went to the respective spots. And so this nigga, he got the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So now another time, I'm like, yo, these niggas come from us. Know what I'm saying? But the thing is, know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't trying to get down with no blood on blood beef. Know what I'm saying? With no other faction. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas was doing that shit, but villains wasn't trying to rock with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So one time, I ain't gonna lie, we in the bullpens, and I'm sitting next to a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And there's a couple of villains in there, and the nigga is like, yo, he talking, he said, yeah, man, that motherfucking villain in the commissary, yeah, man, the old Tommy and shit like that was ready to mash that nigga the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't like them niggas anyway. I'm like, wow. Now, up north, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like 30 stones, period. It'd be like 15, you know what I'm saying? You know, BSV sets and offsets, know what I'm saying, and all of that stuff like that. It'd be like 30 apes, know what I'm saying, Bugattis and all different factions, know what I'm saying, and it was all good. Niggas was rocking together. But we talking about some Raggers Island shit. On Raggers Island shit, this be different than up north. Now shit can get popping at any time up north. It could get crazy too. Cause you gotta remember, now there's more apes than it is motherfucking villains, right? Know what I'm saying? But it's really not the motherfucking quantity of motherfuckers, it's the quality of motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? So now this shit, this got ugly, right? So now they saying some shit happened. So I went to a house one time and it was like 18 motherfucking apes. It was one blazer and me, a villain, right? So the nigga that had the house, his name was Alpha Kong. So Alpha Kong was like, yo, I was like, he used to be a villain. A lot of these niggas that's apes now used to be villains. And they were saying some shit about some shit with this nigga such and such that had, supposed to have stabbed Ty Guns up and shit, and saying that Ty Guns ain't do nothing, and they saying that niggas wasn't really, trying to like kind of like fell back from that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true it is, but I know there was some incident when the nigga supposed to have felt a nigga bitch ass, and the shit got ugly, and son was like, yo, I know you who you are, but like, damn, you gonna do that in front of, punk me in front of my bitch. So the nigga did a little something, something. So the nigga was trying to pay Ty Guns to dead the shit, but Ty Guns was like, nah, fuck that shit. Then this nigga ended up becoming motherfucking Ape. Know what I'm saying? And then some other shit happened where they wanted to vote Ty Guns out. Like some Bass and Dial Tone and, the rest of the, Major League, the Four Corners and all of that shit. Know what I'm saying? But, they said that it was done. Then I heard that it wasn't done. Know what I'm saying? It's so much politics and shit just be up in the air, be here, be there. Every time you turn around, there's new politics, right? So now they saying that. Then some shit happened with Idi Amin, where Idi Amin had, he had a little position, and then they said that Ty Guns took this shit from the nigga. Now they saying that Idi Amin is Ape now, and it's just a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what happens when you got a set, but you all the way in the feds and shit like that, and shit, it kind of get misconstrued. Then when you put it in the hands of somebody else, you put, somebody else that feels they lied too and they don't want to answer to a motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? The smartest thing to do is to break off from the faction, and create your own shit. Know what I'm saying? I'm smart to go from keep it official. Know what I'm saying? So now Ty Guns, he come back. Now he back in the town. He catch another bid. Know what I'm saying? That he doing this thing. And somebody say that he got cut on the island. I don't know how true that is. Know what I'm saying? But that's what I heard and shit. But anybody get cut. Know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing special. But so now the shit got ugly one time though. I ain't gonna lie. Shit got ugly on the island, right? So a couple of villains came into a house, know what I'm saying, where there's like mad apes and shit, bro. Like on the island is different. Right? Up north, like niggas get along, niggas got order. It ain't going down like, but on the island, man, you don't have no order, man. Niggas is out of order. And niggas is doing too much. So two villains came into the house, know what I'm saying, and say when the nigga came to get his food, know what I'm saying, niggas tried to dub the nigga on some bullshit, and they called the nigga in the kitchen. Them niggas was in there shaking, know what I'm saying, and them niggas jumped them niggas and laid them niggas out and dragged them niggas the fuck up out of there, right? So the shit is getting crazy. So at any time, know what I'm saying, this shit could get real motherfucking ugly, bro. And I'm saying, like, we all know what I'm saying, that the homie Tongue official nigga, know what I'm saying, he a wild boy, know what I'm saying? Like, I heard a little incident that happened, and I was listening to the jump off. I was like, damn, you shouldn't have said that shit, know what I'm saying? It's the way that you conduct yourself. It's the way that you move, my nigga. Like, sometimes you just have to be responsive like that, you explosive, know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta be more diplomatic about shit, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, he telling the nigga to suck his thing and doing that, know what I'm saying? Now, he official motherfucker. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga came from the feds. My sister did a 7-year bid for carrying kilos of crack cocaine, know what I'm saying, to North Carolina. So she only did 3 years out of that shit. So when she came home, Ty Guns came home. They was on the bus together, right? So they ended up getting together. So Ty Guns used to be at my mom's crib. He called my moms and shit. So that's how we ended up linking up from being like family. So when he came up north, he seen me. He was like, yo, I'll give you superior position and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit went down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we family and shit. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with son. You know what I'm saying? But, shit just be happening sometime, man. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he come home in G-Mac. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, I'm gonna keep it official with you, man. Sometimes, man, it's just time to leave this shit alone. You know what I mean? Like, the kids don't need to be influenced by this shit no more, man. Because this is not really where it's at, man. This blood shit, this gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it stood something for a time when motherfuckers was being oppressed. Know what I'm saying? And to keep from being oppressed, or don't be oppressing people. Know what I'm saying? That's how motherfuckers turn around and rise back up. Cause the shit'll go back and forth. If you keep staying strong and be strong and keep the strength and the power, man, but have some love for each other, man. Stop wilding on each other and all this stupid crazy shit. Know what I mean? But you know, niggas got to get it together, bro. So after that shit happened, right? So nigga got mashed out, right? So they caught the kid in the bullpen, the same niggas that was saying that shit, right? And he's sitting right next to me. There's a couple of homies up in there and shit. Know what I'm saying? Niggas heard that shit. I mean, I'm not with no blood on blood shit. I never had a problem with any blood ever trying to come against me because I'm a real blood, man. I really stand for that shit. Brotherly love, override oppression, destruction. I'm not with none of that blood on blood shit. But these niggas, the niggas said that shit, they heard that shit, and they know what happened to them niggas. Know what I'm saying? They caught this nigga over there taking a piss, and this mean mong, they caught this nigga from the side, boom, dropped him, and started stomping this nigga, right? So the motherfucking ponies came and they sprayed the spray. I'm like choking like a motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? Like, this shit just be crazy. At any time, this shit could get crazy. Know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers gotta realize, man, they came from us, man. We one in the same. Maybe dude should have got down with that shit, or maybe not. But that was the whole motherfucking problem, man. Know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be blood unity. Everybody fighting against each other. That shit is whack, man. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the things that Son said on his channel, I respect that. That man has grown. Trying to bring me, he's grown. Know what I'm saying? He been telling the truth about some shit. Like, yo, this shit is not it for kids to be influenced by like negative, you know, influences and shit like that. I'm gonna keep it official with you, man. Know what I'm saying? Like, this blood shit is not it no more, bro. If you gonna stand for what it really means, know what I'm saying? But to be fighting each other and wilding on each other and doing all that shit and influencing kids to do the same thing, this is not what we created this blood thing for, bro. This is not it, bro. Know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, my nigga. Like, niggas is fighting, wilding, and this shit could blow up at any minute. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is trying to compare with each other who can get the most money, and the homie, and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. And the crazy shit is this. It seems like when niggas got power and in this blood thing, niggas always want to go back to jail for some reason so they can still have that power, man. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes that power, you don't have that shit forever. You know what I'm saying? You could be at the top of this shit and then you don't have that shit no more. You feel me? Like, dudes is doing too much. It's like, why everybody that's the big homie, you know what I'm saying, feel like they gotta go back to they motherfucking prime when they was somebody in jail because they had power and control and do some dumb shit and be in jail for the rest of their life, man. It's not it, bro. So, kids, man, young adults, don't fall for this shit. Don't listen to this shit, man. This shit is not it. Being blood, if you're gonna be a blood, be a real blood, man. Know what I'm saying? No blood on blood war shit. Love one another. Be what it's about. Real niggas be what it's really about. Brotherly love, override oppression, destruction. Know what I'm saying? Be a real blood. Know what I'm saying? Love your brother, man. Teach your brother. Show some love. Not no hate. Know what I'm saying? It's your boy Stony Rockstar, man. Salute, man. And gotta keep it real, bro. The shit that's it's out of line. Salute.